Have you ever felt really nervous? Like you're scared of something or don't know what's going to happen? Well, that's what anxiety can feel like. Grown-ups can talk about it, but sometimes it's hard for kids. Kids can show their anxiety in different ways with how they act, how they feel, and even how their bodies react. As parents, we must learn to recognize these signs and be able to comfort them. So the question is, what makes kids anxious? Well, there are many things that can cause a child to be anxious. Sometimes kids get anxious because of things happening around them, like when parents leave them alone, or if parents argue, or if they are in an unfamiliar environment like a hospital, or meet an unfamiliar person. Other times, the reason might be if kids have to leave their friends or move school a lot. This can also make them anxious. Being hurt with words or actions at home or school can be a big reason too. Sometimes exams and being bullied can also cause anxiety. Some kids, if they get sick, they feel anxious. Sometimes when parents are too strict, kids can get anxious too. Anxiety can even come from family history or when the brain's special chemicals aren't balanced. But how do you know if a kid is anxious? You can look for some physical signs in your child. They might get headaches or tummy aches. They could stop eating their favorite snacks. They might seem really jumpy and find it hard to focus. They could be cranky and have trouble sleeping. Sometimes they might shake or sweat when they are scared. They may avoid looking at people. Anxiety can also cause the children to show change in their emotions. They may try too hard to be perfect, get really worried about being away from loved ones, feel angry even when there's no reason. Have bad dreams about being away from people they love. It can change how they act too. Kids suffering from anxiety may also behave differently and may show certain signs such as they might be quiet in big groups like parties, they want to be alone during breaks at school, they might say they can't do things even if they can. So as parents, how can we help? The best way to help is to talk and listen. Here's what you can do. Try to find what's making your child anxious and help them avoid it. Make a schedule and stick to it. Kids like routines. Let your child play and run around. It's good for them. Make sure they sleep enough. Teach them to relax with deep breathing or by drawing or going for nature walks. Don't let them watch too much TV or play too many video games. It can make them feel more anxious later. Talk. It's super important. Talk about what's worrying them and how they feel. Give them praise and gifts when they do well. Help them feel good about themselves. Let them face their problems, but with your love and support. Remember, never compare them to others and never tell them to hide their feelings. And most importantly, don't use any medications without talking to a doctor first. Sometimes talking to a mental health expert can help a lot. They have special tricks and tools to make kids feel better. You and your child don't have to fight anxiety alone. There are lots of ways to get help and feel better. Remember, you and your child are strong and can handle anything. You've got this.